Hi, my name is Neil Anglin, and today I'm going to talk to you about solo ads. So, what is a solo ad? A solo ad is a form of email marketing. Essentially, people who have products to sell will use solo ads in order to try and promote their product. And by this, what I mean is a solo ad vendor will have lists of people within a certain niche. For example, there's a very common niche in a list of solo ads. A list that we have are people who are interested in making money online or starting their own online business, making money from home, anything to do with making money using the internet. So, for example, if someone had a course on how to start an affiliate marketing business and they're trying to get to people who wanted to start their own online business, they would approach me and say, "Well, I've got this product. Would this product be suitable for your email list?" I'd take a look at the product, and if it were, then I'd say yes, and then I would start promoting. I would start sending emails out to my list to say, click on this link in order to view this certain product. So that's essentially what a solo ad is. So the other, why are they good? Well, essentially you're paying for clicks to view your landing page or your sales page. We'll come on to which one's better in a second, but let's say, for example, if you wanted 1,000 people to see, 1,000 interested people, should I add, to see your landing page or sales page, then you would pay me for that amount of clicks. I would send out emails to my list on a regular basis until you get those clicks that you've paid for. So once you've reached 1,000, then that'll be your order fulfilled. Then hopefully what you want is for people who've viewed your product or your opt-in page or your landing page or your sales page to then go on and purchase your product. So that's the end game. I mean, what I would encourage is for people to have a landing page, not to supply a link directly to a sales page, because with a landing page there are a few things you can do. So you can track how many opt-ins you get. With a landing page, you want to have a box on there to get people's email addresses, because the power is really in the list that your own list that you make. So if we know that someone's interested in your particular product and they've landed on your landing page and supplied their email address, you then start building up your own list. And some people may buy your product straight away. Well, I mean, that's great. That's a sale straight away. But as a lot of marketers know, a potential customer may not buy your product straight away, and they may need to see your product at least 7 times before they click the buy button. So what you should do with solo ads is when you get somebody to click on your link and then supply their email address, you should then put their email into your autoresponder. And with your autoresponder, you then send out regular emails talking various things about your product. And then once the product's familiar, once the potential customer is familiar with your product, they'll then hopefully go out and buy it, and that's a sale for you. So that's really how you should be using solo ads. So that's the benefits of it. What's the bad side about solo ads? Well, the problem with solo ads is you don't really know who are the good list owners and who are the bad list owners. So let me give you some example of bad list owners. So some lists are made up of bots. I don't really know how they work because I don't use them. My lists are clear from bots. We use software in order to make sure that our lists don't have any bots on. But a bot is essentially somebody or a computer program that when we send an email out to them, they'll automatically click on the link. And some bots are even sophisticated enough to leave it a fake email address, just look like they've opted in. So that's what a bot really does. And then when you try and sell to that person, they never open an email again, and will never buy a product. So that's what kind of a bot does. Some people use regurgitated lists that are going round and round and round, sort of solo ad marketplaces. They've got the same names on the same list. So you don't want to keep, that's just old lists. And what you want is a solo ad vendor that has fresh lists that they can and they're clearing out the kind of stale lists. And that's what we do with our solo ads. We make sure that there's a good open rate with our lists. So what do you need before you start your solo ad campaign? Well, we've mentioned this already. Rather than sending people directly to your sales page, it's always a good idea to build a landing page, and that has a few benefits. One, as we've already talked about, if you capture your potential customer's email address, you can then market to them over and over again, and people have different opinions on this. Some people go with the hard sell emails on their autoresponder. Some people try and build up a relationship with the client or potential buyer. And that's my preferred way of doing things, but that's up to you. But once you've got their email address, you can then obviously market to them again. The other good thing about having a landing page is you can use tracking software with it, because what you want to know is whether your solo ads are performing well for you, or more importantly, the solo ad vendor is performing well for you. So, for example, if you bought 1,000 solo ads and clicks, 1,000 clicks, and nobody clicks on your link, then there's something wrong there. You know, either the email swipe, which is the initial email that goes out to your potential, clients, either there's something wrong with that, or there's something wrong with the list. Whereas, you need to be able to track that. You could rely on the solo ad vendor, because they should all be able to track their own clicks, and you should always ask for, the clicks, forgotten what it's called now, their own tracking link, your own tracking link from the solo ad vendor. But I would always recommend having your own tracking link. The software that I use to track my clicks, if I were to buy solo ads myself, is ClickMagic, and there's a link below, and it's a very good software, because that also kind of filters out bots and things, so you know exactly if your lists are clean, and where your traffic's coming from as well. You can tell. ClickMagic will also tell you if they're coming from what we call T1 areas, which are the English-speaking countries, or if they're coming from random areas from around the world. So ClickMagic's extremely good software for anyone looking to purchase solo ads. I would definitely look into that, and there's a link below to have a click. If you click that through, you'll be able to find out all about link tracking. I got a bit lost now. So in order to purchase solo ads, that's right. You need to find out who the good vendors are. So there's a few ways of doing this. One way is to go by word of mouth. If you know people are getting success with certain solo ad vendors, then obviously try them out. If you see testimonials, there's various Facebook groups out there. I would join all the Facebook groups and have a look to see who's putting out fresh testimonials, and if the same name is being talked about over and over again, then you might think, okay, actually that's pretty good. But to be honest, I think the only way of really finding out if a list suits your product is to try the list out. So I would try a few different vendors out. I would probably buy around 200 clicks. Start small, and just obviously track your opt-ins, track your clicks, track your opt-ins, and then also track your sales to see and then compare the vendors with each other. And like I said, ClickMagic is a very good way of tracking individual solo ad vendors, because you can assign a different link to each vendor for your same landing page, and once they click on it, you can then tally up how many people opt in from each vendor. So definitely take a look at ClickMagic. So where do you find solo ad vendors? Well, there's various places. You can Google solo ad vendors. There is a solo ad vendor marketplace called Udemy, which has plenty of solo ad vendors on there, and they've got various things you can do to filter out the solo ad vendors. I'll probably do another video on how to search for solo ad vendors on Udemy. If you click the link below, that'll take you to that website. I would recommend my own solo ads. To find those solo ads, they're on. You can go to www.northtraffic.com. We use fresh lists. Our lists are built through Google Ads, through banner ads, YouTube marketing, and through Facebook marketing for all people looking to start business online. The fresh ads, we add them daily. We also filter out any dud emails that our email software picks up that people are not opening. So there's no point us paying for emails to be on a list that people aren't opening. So we get rid of the ones that aren't opening. We add fresh lists in daily, and we get pretty high opt-in rates. So feel free to check the link below, www.northtraffic.com. You can always give us a go. Start off at, say, 200 clicks, and then you can, if you, like I said earlier, if you track your opt-ins, you'll find you get a very good rate with our solo ads. So if you click below, that'll take you there. I hope you found this video useful. If you click the subscribe button and the notifications, you'll get updated for any other future online marketing emails that we're going to make. Okay, I hope you have a great day. Thank you very much for listening.